What's going on, everybody? It's your boy BioLaser, and today we're going to be talking about the long-awaited custom servers. When are they coming, and are they going to be the Zerg killers for this thing? Now, here with us joining is going to be Mr. Jade Monkey talking about this. Oh, look at him. He's in the Game of Thrones seat right there. All right, Mr. J Monkey. I brought the pro, that one that everybody knows, the one that people know about Rust console. So I wanted to give you my take on when the custom server is going to take, and I want you, the professional, Mr. J Monkey, talking about what is your idea behind this. Now, in my opinion, I think custom servers are going to be the Zerg killers for sure. I don't have to longer worry about who's related to who in regards to the server. And I think that these pictures that Mr. J Monkey so helped me put up it kind of tells you that it's in the works, and it's gonna be any day now, probably coming 2023 spring, maybe summer, who knows. Eventually it's coming, but it's around the
Yeah, no
corners when we
official
already
word
have
yet.
all, yeah, dude. I mean, we already have all of this menu over here, like admin tools enabled. We already have like all of this stuff that it's already like, like I think that it's around the corner. Like, what do you think about this?
Okay, so a lot of different things here. Like if you look at this, it's flushed out, and the interface is all going to be inside of the console, whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox. And so like these are important things, but it shows you a couple of different things here. If you're looking at like this admin panel here, you can see we have things like permissions. We have no clip mode. We have zoning, which we saw during the cargo ship testing that did occur, which means the whole server was PvE. So you could do like a roleplay server, but then they turned on the PvP zone on the cargo ship, which is moving, and they did that on the fly. So like we have that capability. So like if you want to have just a peaceful server and turn on raid times on the weekends or at specific monuments, that's going to be a thing. Can have certain like spawn kits. So if you want people
Mm,
to have certain loadouts, if you want to do like an arena, which we'll be doing stuff like that, just saying.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, a lot of really cool stuff here, and you can also see that things are slated out here. If you read off some of these, we have bi-weeklies, PvP scheduled. We have aim assist servers, which are interesting because it's built into the game, but we don't actually see any of the official servers having aim assist yet. So we'll have the ability to turn that on or off,
It's
if we
it's
if
kind
we
of
so
like,
desire.
and not to interrupt you there, but it's kind of like
No,
if
go ahead.
you guys ever play like DayZ or even games like Ark, they have like raid on weekends and stuff like that. And I know in a game like Rust, some of you might be like, well, I don't want raid to turn off. I want to be able to raid at any time. I was like, yeah, but I feel like at that point people would probably do things like raiding certain hours of the day, like during peak hours, so that way people are online to be able to defend their bases. Or sometimes those type of things are good for people that are like, oh, okay, we know that we could potentially get raided between 6 to 10 p.m. So I know that I should be online if I'm something like that or anything like that. I mean, it depends. That's the beauty of custom servers. You could choose
Yes.
and pick. You don't have to, this is like, you don't have to only be like settle for things. Now you could actually go with things like that. And I think a taste of the custom servers is what we have now with the build servers, the aim assist servers, things like that. I feel like those are a good example. But like what you were saying with the cargo ship, the fact that you could turn on PvP and stuff like that. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, admin abuse," but like nobody's telling you to stay in that server. Just go to another server,
Right.
bro.
Well,
That's
it's going to give people a lot of flavors that they're looking for, because a lot of people, like you're
like
saying, a lot of
solo
people
duo
are like,
servers, which everybody's been
yes,
waiting for.
huge.
This
Well,
is,
and think about this. Weeklies are a bit too fast and monthlies are a bit too slow. So bi-weeklies are like the right,
dude,
like chef's
bi-weekly.
kiss.
Because I
Perfect.
feel like
Yeah, it's so
monthlies are
good.
too slow because you got a Zerg already up and running in like a day or two. They already have like rockets and everything, and you're like, well, dude, it's kind of like, and I feel like it's gonna stop because I don't know if this is gonna be a thing, but they should make it like a cap when it comes to like groups. Because when you have people just, and I know people are gonna find cheesy ways to cheat this system, but this is where the game will evolve in that sense. Like it's kind of like what happened in small tribes in like a game like Ark and stuff like that. Where you have more than one person or more than six people in like one base. Um, but I don't know. I feel like this Zerg thing that people have been telling me, like there's like 20 people, dude. Like I think most of the servers are like what, like 50 people a pop. What is it, like 100 now? Like, dude, it's,
100, so.
yeah, like, but like 20 servers, dude, you're looking at 20% of the server on one clan alone. Like, that's too much. And then, like, yeah, they're steamrolling people. And then, I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the solo dual servers is going to be great. The bi weekly is definitely going to make it not so, like, grindable where you feel like you have to be online all the time. It's going to make it fun. I don't know. What do you think about that? Because I can't wait
For
for solo dual servers.
For sure, it's going to be great, and it's worth mentioning here. And I'll give like a quick blurb on like potentially when, like we don't know the official time, but yeah, as far as like I think it's going to open up gameplay for a lot of different things. The Boyfriend Squad, we're going to be running 2 servers at least. One of them is going to be a bi-weekly vanilla rates. The other one's going to be
Mm-hmm.
an event server where we do things like arena or we do like base invaders and stuff like that, and we'll be streaming that kind of stuff. So hey, if you don't want to pay the money to do a custom server like per month, just come and join us. Like we'll be running those at least, and we'll be on there regularly, like playing and also streaming from. So a lot of people ask us like, hey, can we play with you? That'll be a good chance to do that kind of stuff, where you can get in
It
the arena
does
and clap my
because
cheeks
this
because it's
definitely.
super easy to do it.
Yeah, because it definitely changes the game when it comes to content creators as well. Because I know there's a lot of people that always want to be like, hey, can I play with you guys? Hey, stuff like that. But it's just very hard because I'm sorry to say it, but the community on console is a little toxic, and people are and stream snipers are always gonna be a thing, and it's just sometimes we want to play with people, but it's just it could get a little overwhelming when you have a lot of people after you, you know. It just is at the end of the day, and being able to do this events and just make it fun, like, hey, who could raid this base faster, just have like servers that are specifically just for raiding, like events and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it's going to change the game, and I think it's going to take Rust console to the next level where we need it to be, you know.
So
What would you say the timeline on this would be?
perfect, perfect. Yeah, you read my mind. So here's the thing: since we don't officially know, the biggest thing that's holding this back, there's lots of things that go into this, right? Because they're going to be managing this from strictly from Double 11. So there's a lot of different moving pieces that we don't have visibility to. But the one we do have visibility to is Power Surge, and I'm telling you, Power Surge needs to be out and running stable for us to have a better idea, or for them to have a better idea of when they're going to do custom servers. So when when Power Surge comes out, electricity comes out to main branch, we are going to have a better idea of when this is going to come out. I bet we get a dev blog that starts to give us either a timeline or tell us like another stage of progress, or they're like, hey, it's going to start on this time. I think just the biggest thing is always going to be around Power Surge. So I'm going to guess like I'm kind of setting like a loose thing like mid-year, so like Q2, end of Q2, I think we'll hear or see something. But again, that's pure speculation.
Man,
That's kind
dude.
of where I'm setting my expectations. But I don't see this taking it to the end of the year unless something dire happens. I think the dire thing has already happened because
I'm
Power Surge got delayed so much,
I'm
right?
gonna be honest with you. I'm expecting an announcement by springtime, by spring break,
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
custom servers.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
hands down because I feel like at this point in time, I feel like Power Surge is very stable on the staging branch. It looks good. I think they just want to nitpick at everything, and I think that they're trying to triple, quadruple check everything because they don't want us to go on live branch, and then they have to wait like a whole week just to fix things because with the whole licensing and things like that, when it comes to like the console players, like it's just it's not like on PC where they could just flip a switch and then update the game in like a second.
Right, right. There's a process with it
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
they're gonna have to quadruple check everything, and I get it. I'd rather have something that works than something that is broken at the end of the day. And I feel like when it comes down to Power Surge, after Power Surge gets released, and I give it like 2 3 weeks of it being on stable branch, and it just working for them to be like, all right, cool, now we could start like working on custom servers and announcing when they're gonna come out and stuff like that. And I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm
at
with you.
that point, that's when we're gonna take it to the next level. I don't know, man. I'm pumped, dude. Like it's quite it's nighttime, so I don't want to scream, but I can tell you right now, I'm pumped about this
Yeah, yeah.
service, dude. Like I'm excited, dude. Like being able to like play solo, being able to play duo, being able to play on our own servers, being able to have events. Like it's just crazy the things that we could do. We no longer have to deal with like toxic Zergs and everything like that. It's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, and especially a lot of people that I know that are solo players. It's gonna change the game. And by the way, guys, if you don't know, you should learn electricity. Jade has tons of videos on his channel.
I
I'm gonna
do.
be working on some electricity things since he on the last live stream taught me about electricity. You're more than welcome to check out that live stream on his channel or my channel about me learning like from step one. Cause I, a person that plays Rust on PC, didn't even bother to learn electricity. I was just like, I don't need this. But hey, listen, it could change the game. It really changes the game. I think you have a video on your channel of how to even close a bunker automatically. But I don't think that has to do with electricity. But that will come with electricity, like how to close
Yeah,
doors automatically and stuff.
it's
It's
gonna
just
change
crazy.
so
Like,
much
and you need to
in
learn
a good
about
way.
this. As a solo player, I thought, man, I don't need this. But to be honest, it's gonna change the game in regards to how you think about raids, how you think about how people could raid you, and I don't know, man. Like those are things that, man, I'm just. It's a lot of stuff,
It's
man.
gonna be
Like
good.
it's
Well, like
exciting.
while we ride this out here, go ahead and jump in the balloon.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna move things along. Electricity is gonna move things along because it's an exciting update. But also we have other updates coming through after that. So it's gonna help custom servers, but more importantly, we're gonna get farms after that,
Oh
and then
yeah,
we're gonna
dude.
get horses, which are gonna be our next form of transportation, which are mad
Yep.
exciting. Go ahead and fill up that balloon, sir, while we play it out. If we're on
Okay.
our last thought here, I'm gonna, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I'm ready to
Ignition.
go. Oh, ready to go. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at all those, man. That's gonna be the raid servers right there, my man. That's the raid servers right there. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure to check out the other videos. Make sure to check out J Monkey and the other members of the Boyfriend Squad, RazorTube, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Check out BioLaser's last electricity stream. It's got really good stuff if you're a beginner. So he'll put it up on the end screen.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is beautiful. I love this game.
It's so great. I love it. Watch this. Gingerbread Man doesn't care. Wait.